What is up? It is Paristtmpped, Paristtmpped. And we are back with a better video. So today's video is going to be about getting top surgery. Listen, what I wish I knew, things that no one told me, lessons I'm still learning 4 or 5 years later. If you didn't know, if you're new to this channel, I am a trans man named Paristtmpped. I got surgery back in 2020, literally around Christmas time, which we are in right now. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, while the jingle bell keeps ringing. Happy holiday to you. If y'all want some Christmas covers, comment down below Christmas covers. It takes a while to heal. Like, I mean, a very long while. Like, it's one of those things where when you get it done, it's unpredictable. I'd watch videos on when I'll be able to raise my arms, when I'll be able to go work out, when I'll be able to go ride a bike or drive my car, just to go in this motion. And some videos would say 1 week, some videos would say 2 weeks. My doctor said, oh, go give it a shot right now. And being sewn down, you're stuck. Your arm is not doing anything more than this. For real. So I had to really just be patient with myself. I couldn't do a thing. I could not take care of myself. I was basically just useless, a fucking dinosaur, like clamping shit like this. I think I even ended up buying one of those things, but then even if I needed it, I would have to like fling it on the couch. And yes, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my handy dandy notebook. I had saw a video of myself from like, I think I was 2 years post-op. And no lie, I still had pink in my nipple. Like, that's how long you're gonna take to heal. Like, it took years before I even gained coloration. Wait, did I get it tattooed? Did I get it tatted? Actually, I think I ended up getting it tatted. I cannot remember. It's like I think I ended up getting it tatted like a year later. No, maybe that was steroid shots. No. I don't remember if I got it tatted or not, but it took a long time before it all gained color, to be honest. To the point where I think I had considered getting, I think I considered getting it tatted, and then out the blue, it just started getting dark. So you just gotta be patient with yourself. I started looking up videos on like different, like getting it inked, going to the tattoo shop, and then drawing on it. Like, it took so long for it to look like a regular just chest. And now that it does, like I said, I look back and it feels like it was eons ago, but in that moment it felt like it was taking forever. And I made sure to just do my routine, stick to the regimen. I made an in-depth video about how I took care of my scars on this channel. I put it in the link in one of these sections, I don't even know, or also put it in my description. But it was a very tedious process that I had to really make sure I was not playing with, which is why my scars turned out the way they did. They're completely flat. I don't have no keloids, you know what I'm saying? When I was getting one, I ended up having to go to the hospital, and they gave me steroid shots to basically just bring the whole, I guess it literally sucked it back in. It was very weird. No, actually, no, you know what was happening? I'm like remembering this shit as I'm talking about it. Actually, when I got top surgery, there was a part of my skin that just wasn't closing. Like, my skin was so thin, like, and it was like to the point where it was like 10 seconds away from like ripping. So they ended up having to put like steroid shots that basically just like, I don't know what it did, added skin to me or some shit. And it did work out. Like, it did help a lot. So I mean, thank God for the doctor, but that shit was weird as fuck. Now that's like kind of weird. I'm looking back like, what the fuck? But yeah, it takes a while to heal, so you got to be very patient. Don't rush, because you can be a year down the line and you're still healing inside. It might look great, but you got to just take care of yourself and be very gentle. Hormones definitely enhanced my chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, started testosterone, kind of working out. When I went and they were like drawing where they were going to cut, the nurse was like, you've been working out. I can see exactly where your pecs are going to be. And it was just very easy for them to kind of navigate around my chest. I suggest working out, guys, even if it's just doing push-ups, because I feel like in that way you're avoiding getting scars that are above your pecs, and then you have like pecs going underneath the scar. I have seen that, and You also can just, be comfortable. It'll start to blend in with your muscles if you choose to, get into the gym often. I'm like back and forth. Sometimes I'm in, sometimes I'm out. But just having the scars in the right positioning, I don't need to like be crazy about it because, like I said, it kind of lines up exactly where my pecs are. So try working out so that the doctor can kind of have like a reference, because it'll help you out, it'll help him out, and it'll make the process 10 times faster. And it'll make your results perfect. Come on now. And yeah, the less you move, the less you do stuff, the better of a chance you have of healing. You literally have to just walk around like a little. I think there was a point where I couldn't even stand all the way up. Like I went like a week or 2 or even 3 where I was basically slouching all the way over because the thought of even standing up, it was just hurting. And I'm like, no, like maybe I gotta force it, but no, it was just how my body had to be. And eventually, over time, my posture just got better. You got to be very patient. Take your time, because if I had stood up quickly, I could have really opened my scars up and caused keloids. And definitely when you're black, you're more prone to getting keloids. So if you want to have that nice sleek line, do not stretch up. But yes, this is my chest. Like I said, as you can see, they lined it up perfectly with my pecs. Like they're exactly where they are. But that's because even when I was on my first year of T, I was doing push-ups, whether it's just a few, because you got to realize hormones are going to make gaining muscles a lot easier. So don't get in your head about, oh my God, I got to be buff. Just do some push-ups so that you can have the muscle reference, because it'll make your scars look so much better. So I'm still very numb in some parts. Like my nipples are completely numb. There's like some parts of my chest, like I guess like up here, that's kind of still numb. And it's fucking weird. It's a weird sensation because at first your whole chest is numb. You start getting all this filling back, and then there's just parts that just don't come back. And I mean, I don't notice it until honestly it's itching, but I don't, like I said, it's numb, so I don't think about it. It's not like anything that affects my day to day. I did get tatted in one spot that was like kind of numb, but I could kind of feel. And now that I'm like further along, I can feel it now. But when I got the tattoo, I was, I think, like two and some months on the 2 and some months post-op. But I was still numb in this part of my chest. Wait, or is it here? Never mind. So I got a tattoo here. Keep in mind, at the time, this part was still a little bit numb, and I was 2 years post-op. Now I can feel it. But when I got the tattoo, I didn't really feel it that bad because I was numb. Even though, like I said, I'm numb, it does still itch. And itching doesn't feel like how it does on this skin. Because when my chest itch, sometimes I have to slap it, because if I itch it, it's numb. So it doesn't satisfy the itch. I literally have to like hit inside of my skin, and that's annoying as fuck. And that's honestly been since I got the surgery. When I first got it done, literally my whole chest itched, and I would have to like go like just tap it very nicely, just because I was fucking stitched up, and you can't itch yet. So I'm like, fuck, I just have to just go to bed, sleep that shit off. You're gonna be very itchy. You cannot scratch. I had no access to it. I was bandaged up. It's just like the healing and like skin just does shit like that. You gotta just be very patient with yourself. Understand you can do nothing about that. With that being said, do not itch your scars. If you itch your scars, you're gonna get keloids. You're gonna make them rise. If I would have itched my nipples, they would have probably. I mean, they didn't itch because I didn't feel them. But don't touch your nipples. That shit will fall off if you fuck with them. But don't peel off the skin of your nipples. It's gonna like have like this lighter, the top layer of your skin is gonna fall off, and it's gonna be pink. Don't force it off. It's just gonna come off on its own. I had like these silicone strips, and every time I would take it off, it literally would have more and more skin on it. I'm like, oh my god, it's gross. But yeah, don't itch your scars. You're gonna get keloids if you do. I didn't itch mine. I literally didn't. I never did. I would slap them. I wouldn't even think about them. I was there. There were scars. I'm like, don't touch wounds like that. This is a weird one, but avoid eating high amounts of salt. When I had got top surgery, literally that same night, or when I got back within like at 6 a.m., I had ate a bunch of like cashews, and after that, I was really just eating little snacks and chips and shit because I was too lazy to get up, and me and my friend didn't feel like ordering out. We were bowling on a budget, so I ate a lot of high sodium products and stuff high sodium foods and stuff. And when I went and they took off my bandages to show me my scars for the first time after that first week, I had a horrible hematoma. If you don't know what hematoma is, it's basically just a bunch of blood was built up because the blood had nowhere to escape to. And I did post my top surgery videos, and I'm pretty sure I posted like that traumatic shit. If I didn't post it, comment down below, post it, and I'll post it, the whole hematoma situation. Or if you want me to just repost my top surgery vlogs, I can repost them and just maybe react to them. But yeah, it's just one of those things where that shit was traumatic, and I thought that my chest would never look the same. I thought it was gonna be ugly because I just had this big, just fucked up chest. So at first it was built up, and when I went to the doctor, he was like, "Yeah, you got a hematoma. It should drain itself." And I was waiting and it didn't. And then one day I woke up, and you have these 2 drains, but I had took them out. I had got them removed after the 7 days. Literally, I had woke up and I felt like a drip down my arm, and I look. Well, it was on this side, down my arm, and I look, and the hematoma is literally draining. It was just mad blood coming out of the side of the hole. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? That shit was so bad. So yeah, if you can avoid eating high sodium products, high sodium anything, don't eat fruit, vegetables, eat healthy, because you can risk getting a hematoma. And sometimes it can just happen. I think that even if I've avoided all that salt, maybe I would have still gotten it. At the time I was like, fuck all that salt I ate. But I suggest just moving slowly, doing what the doctor says, and you should be fine. And if you do get a hematoma, it will heal. Like mine healed. It's it is what it is. You can't work out, so stop going to the gym. Don't go out. If you're like a gym rat, if you like to go for runs, I hope you got to go into this knowing you're going to be on your ass for a little bit. You're just going to be. It's just what it is. You can't lift your arms, so you literally can't go to the top shelf. You probably can't even turn on the microwave. I was able to cook, but I would have to hold it like this, and you just get used to it. Like my body just adapted to being like that. And you have to also sleep sitting up. Like I slept like this. I couldn't lay down. I had to literally just sleep sitting up. I didn't really start laying all the way down until I got my bandages removed. And I kept the bandages on for like an extra week or 2. I just did not. He told me I could take it off. I said, bro, something's not right. Like the hematoma is fucking with my mind. I'm going to wear this shit until I'm ready to take it off. Whoever you have taking care of you, which you have to make sure you have in place, someone taking care of you, make sure they're driving slow, because after surgery I got extremely dizzy and car sick, and I was literally like every few minutes we had to keep stopping. So I don't know how you're gonna be all on the anesthesia and shit like that, but I know I felt so fucking weak that first night, and I kept getting winded. Even when I was laying in bed, I thought I was gonna throw up everywhere. I didn't. I was fine, but I just felt crazy. You're going to need support 24/7 that first 2 weeks. Like, I literally had someone with me 25/8 because I couldn't wipe my own ass. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, honestly, she didn't wipe my ass. I had to just literally do some leaning. I think I might have, I don't know what I did. I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe she didn't wipe my ass. I don't remember. But yeah, you need someone cooking, being there for you, because you're basically useless. Arms are very essential. People that learn how to use their feet, you got to give them a round of applause. Because what the fuck? And yeah, just move super slow. If you do all that and you just stay patient in your process, you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Buy hella food, make sure your gas tank is filled, and if you can't find one person, just have different people doing different increments of time so that you can kind of have this very big support system of people helping you through your top surgery. It's going to be a lot, but if I can do it, you can do it. Okay? If y'all want a part 2, comment down below part 2. This is technically part 2 to my first video, but I feel like, if y'all want me to do some more things that I wish I knew, then like I said, comment down below part 2. As you know, I have my book coming out. Hallelujah, hallelujah. My book comes out literally so right now it's Saturday. Oh, no. Oh shit. My book comes out on the 17th. That's in a few days. Holy fuck. So the book comes out on the 17th. Right now it's for pre-order, but it comes out on the 17th. There's going to be a paperback version and just a regular ebook version because the book is not that long. So if y'all want to just do a little quick read on my trans survival guide for y'all. This is my first time even trying to write anything. I have more books I want to just release and say fuck it and just hope that y'all, I can help somebody out there. The book is really just a survival guide, a quick little access point to kind of having the right mental state for this transition, because to me the book is honestly beyond just being a trans person. It's about literally learning how to love your mind for what it is, accept yourself for who you are, and learn the steps to maintain it. And of course, in this case, it is transitioning, so it's the trans survival guide. But I do have a chapter about my top surgery and just my experiences, how my mental was going. So if y'all want to read up on that, it's out for pre-order right now. I will be buying copies, and y'all can probably buy it off my website soon, so look out for that. My website will be giving you our daily updates. I have a blog page where I literally answer your messages that you send me. You can send me emails, but you basically scroll all the way down. You'll be able to send me an email. I think it's on every page. You can send me an email if you just scroll all the way down, and it goes directly to my email. I'm able to reply to you, and it's anonymous, so you don't got to write your name. You can write anything you want, and I just reply and put it on the blog page. I'm just having fucking fun with this shit. I have a really big surprise. To me, it's a really big surprise. Right, Zen? I have a really big surprise that I've been trying to shut the fuck up because I have a habit of saying it too soon, but I have a big surprise for y'all. So until next time, keep a look out on my website for the surprise. I'll see you soon.